Hello everyone, it is super early. I've got some tea and I really want to do this video because I usually make tags, but I never do them because I usually forget. So I'm so excited to see what you guys say that I'm like watching your videos and then I forget to make my own video. This time I'm doing it. I want to do more of like a nonchalant style, different angle of the doll room. I will eventually show you guys the doll room. It's just a hot mess. Right now everything's everywhere because I'm doing photo stories and I'm going to be sewing, so more stuff is going to be everywhere. So whenever I'm doing a project, my room is just an absolute mess because I just need the chaos. I thrive in chaos, so that will be eventually. So let's get into the questions. Okay, question 1. What are the origins of your YouTube name? Okay, so hence it's a few things. Okay, number 1, hence that my life is chaos and I thrive in chaos. So that's part of the chaos world. But also my dolls live because there's like so much drama. My MSDs, there's like fantasies, there's wars, there's like dark corners, there's strange creatures, there's all this different crazy stuff all bunched into one. Hence the chaos world. And also 60. So the 60 is if you're familiar with like Marvel and Spider-Man and stuff like that, then you know how like each world in alternate universe has its own number. So there is technically other universes, like my MSDs are in Chaos World 50 and my SDs are in Chaos World 60. So that's where the number came from. Number 2. So what is a fear of yours, doll related or other? I have a few. So I'm gonna do an other. Spiders. I hate spiders. Okay, I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but I know it's irrational. They just have so many little legs and then they have so many eyes and I just don't like them. I try not to kill them because I know they're around to catch flies and stuff, especially in the summer, because you know you have one fruit and then all the flies are suddenly there. But I just still do not like them. Ugh. I saw a tarantula once at the pet store. That was a terrible day. I'll never forget that day. I never want to see a tarantula again. So that's one of my fears. I'm not deathly afraid, I don't. Ugh, no. Another fear of mine is a fire. That's always like in the background. Like I'll be at work or something and then there's a fire and then all my dolls burn. And yeah. Hopefully it doesn't happen at all. But yeah, what can I do really? I have 1 more year and then I'm allowed to get insurance at my current place. So once I get the insurance, I will sleep a lot easier. So if something does happen, yeah, I might not be able to get some of the sculpts back, but I'll at least be able to get some of my doll back. So my dolls are an extension of myself. So even if the dolls are gone, I'm still here. So I can always rebuild, remake. Number 3, what are you good at? Name one of your skills. So I would say, I think I'm getting pretty good at writing stories. I've been writing ever since I was a kid. And I even still have some of the stuff I used to write as a kid. Maybe one day we can go through that. It's kind of funny what I used to write about. But yeah, I think I've started getting really good. I took actually a writer's craft course in college actually and in high school, and it was absolutely useless. I was pretty upset. They basically made it a bird course and I was let down because I really wanted to improve on my writing. So I didn't get too much. I did get from that. I do write poetry, and I've gotten a really good now at writing poetry. I have a long way to go, but I've really improved, which is really good. So I did get poetry out of the writer's craft, I'll give it that. And I learned from my professor that they said that I have a dark sense of humor. Surprise to no one. So I was like, oh, okay, because they enjoyed the humor, but they're like, yeah, it's a dark sense of humor and I think it's entertaining. They also said if I ever wanted to venture into writing children's books, because we had a project where we were supposed to write a children's book and then we were going to read them to the kids, but something happened because there was a couple of strikes that happened in my city, so that's why we didn't get to do it. But the teacher said that she really liked the children's stories that I wrote, so who knows, maybe one day I will write books for kids. I wouldn't mind. Number 4, what is your favorite movie? What is your favorite show? And what show you're currently watching? Okay, my favorite movie is The Lion King 2. I can watch it like a billion times and I still like it. I love the songs. I love this romance story. It's just so cute and mushy and innocent, and I love it, okay? I just love it. So that is my favorite movie. What is my favorite show? So even though it's dragged out forever, my favorite show is Grey's Anatomy. I'm stressed. It's on season, I think 18 or 19. The last season I've been lagging on because it was like a pandemic season, and at the time that it came out we were in the midst of it, and it was just, I'm like, no, it's too soon. So I haven't watched the most recent season yet still. I think I'm gonna give it maybe I'm gonna wait till 2023 and then I could watch it, but I just kind of needed a mental break from all the pandemic stuff, and Grey's Anatomy was not gonna help. But it needs to end. Like, if you are watching Grey's Anatomy, it needs to end. Like, at this point, everything has happened. Everything, literally everything has happened. What could possibly happen now? Because so many people died. There's been fires, there's been floods, there's been births, there's been shootings, there's been like everything. So at this point too, for Meredith, like, at first I was like, yeah, Meredith should find a new love because she's so depressed and kind of like terrible ever since. Sorry for spoilers if you haven't seen it, but this happened a long time ago, so sorry, spoiler warning. Like, when Derek died, I was like, I kind of did want her to move on and find a new guy and integrate her kids with it, but at this point I'm literally like, please just like retire, be a single mom and just enjoy your kids, or just like something, please, because I've been holding on for too long. Like, this needs to end. So if you're a Grey's Anatomy fan, let me know below, and let me know what your favorite character is from Grey's Anatomy. So what am I watching? So I usually watch multiple things at once all the time. So right now I'm watching She-Hulk. If you're thinking about watching it, it's okay. Like, if you want entertainment but you don't want anything like, wow, that was really good, She-Hulk isn't bad. I've been watching the prequel for Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. I think that's what it's called. I'm not loving it. I know everyone is loving it, but I'm not. And the reasoning is because for me, there is too much child stuff going on, if you know what I mean. Like, one of the scenes with one of the characters, she was like 14, and I just did not feel comfortable with that. And also, people know in Game of Thrones is kind of known for incest, which in the main story it wasn't like such a big focus, so I could bypass that, but in this one it's one of the focuses, and this isn't a secret. Like, the main girl is kind of like in courtship with her uncle, but the thing is, he was like advancing on her from when she was a child, so basically grooming her. I just can't. Like, I feel so uncomfortable with that. And it's not like it's a scenario in a show where they're like, okay, the uncle's doing this is wrong, we're acknowledging this is wrong. They're just going along with it, like, that's totally okay, that's fine. I get in the Targaryen history, like, inbreeding is like a normal thing, but it doesn't sit well with me. I don't know if I can finish the show. I think I'm on episode 6, and I really, really don't know if I can continue, because the child grooming and lusting after the children watching explicit things, and I know the actors are adults, but I just, no. I don't think I'm watching anything else right now. I finished all my other shows that I was watching. Oh, I'm watching 90 Day Fiance, so I'm behind, because I'm usually behind on the shows, because I just watch when I have time, but yeah, it's a good season so far. I've been losing my mind with Binyam and Ariel. I can't believe it. I can't believe they're still together. Especially after last season. Oh my gosh, like, it's just train wreck. And I like predicting, like, do I think they're gonna last? Do I think they're not? And stuff like that. So I'm having a good time with the 90 Day Fiance. It's mess. It's complete reality TV garbage, and I love it, okay? So let's move on. What is your favorite doll in your collection? Here she is. This is Adriana. She is, I have 2 Adrianas, by the way. I have like a little version and a big version. It's a long story about that. If maybe I can ramble about it on a Wine and Dollies or like another video, because this is already starting to get long. But she's my darling Hia. Dalmor has released, like, the artists, I guess, sold the sculpt to Dalmor, and they've released their own version that, oh sorry, her nips are kind of out. This shirt is like not great. Anyways, they made their own kind of like full sets, and I'm so tempted. I love this doll so much. I almost bought another one of her actually back in 2020, but then there was issues because of obviously pandemic. So yeah, I dropped it. I didn't get it. But the Dalmor versions of her are calling me, because I would not mind having multiple versions of this doll. I'm one of those people, if I have a sculpt that I really like, I will buy multiple. Like, at one point I had like 4 Chloe's, for Fairyland Chloe's. I had 2 Minifee Chloe's, and I had 2 Feeple 60 Chloe's at one point. I mean, technically I still have them. They're just in storage right now, because that's where I just put the dolls I'm not playing with, and I just put them in storage. But yeah, and I would get another Chloe. That's the thing, I'd get another, because I just love the sculpt so much. So I might, for my birthday / Christmas or something, I might get another one of her. Let's see. What is your favorite store, BJD wise or other? Okay, so I might answer both. Specifically BJD wise, I'm gonna have to go with, oh, there's so many. I'm gonna just have to go with Alice's collection, because it's like a one-stop shop that I really like, and then I like how they'll give you free shipping, because I'm usually buying a bunch of stuff if I am buying off of them. So yeah. Number 7, what is your clothing style? Comfy. Comfy, casual. Sometimes I dress up, usually in the summer, because I like wearing dresses. I'm definitely a dress person. But for the most part, like especially in the winter, I'm just wearing like a sweater and sweats all the time. Like I love being comfortable and wrapped up and warm because it's -20 outside. Maybe even like -40. I just want to be comfortable. I sacrifice the style for that. But nowadays you can be comfortable and stylish now. Because now like the boyfriend sweaters, boyfriend pants and all that stuff have been in style. I think that is it, guys. I cannot wait to see your guys' videos. And if you haven't done this tag, come on, get on it. Let's find out more about you. I'm very excited to find out what you guys are watching and all of that fun stuff. All right, until the next time. Bye.